Punspace in Chiang Mai, one of three co-working spaces. Pun actually means
Sharing in
cool.
Thai. So Punspace is a sharing space. So basically, it's a co-working space.
I have with me Pete.
Yeah.
Pete is the project manager for Punspace.
Mm-hmm.
And what does being a project manager actually entail?
My work will from like building a coffee shops or these third locations, and also like coaching the startups, and also working with like interns from other countries that interest in working with a co-working space like what we have here in Chiang Mai. So that's a lot of work actually.
So what do you think? Obviously you've created three co-working spaces now with who is the owner?
The owner is Emmy and Pierre, and they have a vision, I would say, because at that time, like for 3 or 4 years back, at the time there's no such a co-working space in Chiang Mai at all. So our first branch would be is in Nomad area. It's quite a hip area of Chiang Mai. So our first location is like our first step to the Nomads world. So it's quite a rough time at the time to get a customer to aware that we have one in Chiang Mai, because it's our first co-working space actually. And it's lucky for us at the time because our first group of customers is really helpful, and they help us building the community here in Chiang Mai. So everyone like start to get to know us more from different channels that they help us, like Facebook, Slack, Twitter, email, like building the community here in Chiang Mai. So any nomads or anyone who like to be here and work, they will focus on like seeking for a right co-working space, right? And that's why we growing this big right now. We have other locations already. Yeah.
Cool. And so what is the reason that you think, or that you see people coming here to Chiang Mai to basically work?
From my experience, I would think Chiang Mai is quite a small but kind of varieties, maybe, because we have a great infrastructure, I would say, because I'm come from Bangkok, and it's a capital city. At that city, we have lots of like department stores, tourist attractions, high internet speeds, electricity and water like 100% up all the time. Chiang Mai also have that kind of infrastructure, but we have a plus. We have like we have mountains. We have lots of tourist attraction, which is quite close to the old town or the city itself. So it's really good for anyone who will be like enjoy traveling in Chiang Mai area and also working here too. So they can spend as long as they like without like going back to their home country to work. So they can spend like 3 to 6 to 1 years, 3 to 6 months, or 1 year to like be here in Chiang Mai and also work, get paid, and then spend as a tourist too. Yeah.
And I forgot what I was about to say. Oh dear, it's been a wild couple of days. In fact, I'm seeing a lot of the town, and I've been riding around on a scooter. It's been fantastic, and I'm finding that
we
heaps.
have a rich culture, I would say. Chiang Mai itself is a rich culture city. We have lots of things happen here, and you can see like we have lots of schools actually around here. So, lots of youngsters, kids, and children, and teenage. We can see the power and the energy come through within the cities. Yeah.
So do you see many families coming into town, or not just I guess individuals? Yeah. Do you have many families members?
I I would say around 10 to 20% of our customers comes as a family. They bring kids too, and okay, I can see that mothers can bring kids and to go out of time and then leave their dad here working on the daytimes, and then they come back and pick their dads up like in the evening having a dinner, and then continue like this for a week or two.
So what are their kids normally doing? Are they going to the schools, or
It's just like
they're carers?
I think they just like go to like some tourist attractions out of town, because it's like a small one.
And what's the, I guess, the local Thai feel for, all of these nomads
Right.
coming into town? It's obviously on the rise, and it has, what did you say, 4 years ago Punspace
Right,
started? So
right.
so is there a distaste, or are they liking it? What's the feel?
If we go back to that time, 4 years back, it's very confusing for Thai people because we don't really know what's nomad. Actually, they don't really know what are we here for, like what is a co-working space. And still, right now, even though some of Thai people are already aware that we have nomads, we have co-working space, they're still on hesitations on what are they doing here. They're still thought that we are office of like maybe some of like advertising company that have lots of foreigners working for us. But most of the Thai people right now understand more what is nomads and why they are here. They quite enjoy actually because frankly speaking, as a local Thai people for Chiang Mai, which is a tourist city, we love to have lots of people traveling and kind of say like spend the money within the city. So when we have lots of nomads here, they spend longer time here, living here and working here. So it's good for local people actually. Yeah.
And so what's the biggest challenge that Punspace helps nomads overcome when they come to Chiang Mai?
I think it's kind of trend for a nomad or some I would call a freelancer to fly here and there and then also continue their work. Most of the nomads focus on their work. They don't really have like knowledge or experience on get like basic needs such as like housing or motorbike or get familiar with the local rules and regulations. So I would say our team helped them a lot on that part, and also get them to know with each other. Like we have lots of activities that happen in the Punspace itself. Like
So you feel very much of a
it's
part of
like
the
a
community.
glues that we try to stick all the nomads together to build like a community here in Punspace.
Yeah.
Right.
Fantastic. And what's the best way to stay connected with Punspace or find out more about what Punspace does and maybe how to get a space here? What's the best way to do that?
Our main channel will be a Facebook, since everyone already have their Facebook, so we strictly use the Facebook. And we also have a Slack group for every members that already registered with to be our members. They can like join our Slack, and then they can privately connect with each other through the channel, because most of them has their own expertise, right? But from time to time they will face some obstacle, problems or challenge that they need other helps. So Slack will be a proper channel for them, like to get help from others.
Great. Well, thanks very much for your time, Pete. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Stay watching, guys. We've got plenty more coming to you. This is day 2 of my 5-day tour and the launch of Beach City Asia. So we've got plenty more coming to you for over the next, what have we got, 3 days left?
Yep.
And And yeah, the guys are going to continue. We've got invites coming in from all over Asia now, so it's getting wild.
Hope you enjoy them.
Yeah, thanks very much, man. Stay tuned. Facebook.com/Beach City Life, or on YouTube you can search for us. Just search for Beach City. Cheers.